Mikeneko. First, let me explain to you guys what a pop-up cafe is, because now that I've been to Japan, I can actually talk about this. So pop-up cafes are limited time events, and there's a bunch of them. They're like ephemeral events, like they're just limited time events where a cafe partners up with some kind of IP. It can be anything like Sanrio, Hello Kitty, it can be anime, like there's a JJK pop-up cafe that's coming up soon. It can be with Blue Exorcist, it can be with Detective Conan. Any popular IP. Sometimes they do it with Vtuber, sometimes with Hololive, sometimes with Nijisanji. And the way it works is that usually they'll have exclusive merch that you can only buy at this cafe. So it kind of plays into this, FOMO effect. Like, oh, if I don't show up, I'm not gonna get like this keychain with this exclusive art. But they also have usually event drinks that are like team drinks, and they'll usually have like a little card like this one here, or like a little thing with the character or the IP, and they'll have like little themed foods. I actually wanted to go to a Dr. Stone pop-up cafe when I was in Japan, but it was fully booked for the 2 entire months it was there. And when I came back, I actually realized that there was also a Blue Exorcist pop-up cafe that I could have gone to, but I wasn't aware of it. So yeah, but there's plenty. It's super, super popular in Japan. And people go there and they spend. Usually there's an entrance fee, and then you have to buy food, and on top of that people also buy merch. So this is the Mikeneko pop-up cafe shop. Obviously it's a big opportunity to have your own pop-up cafe as like an independent VTuber. Looks really cute. I think this fan visited it. I came to Mikeneko Cafe on short notice because they were going to stop serving food, but I was glad I was able to eat. The only thing I was disappointed about was that the crepes were sold out. But there's been a couple issues rising up with the Mikeneko pop-up cafe. Unfortunately, the first one, they issued a notice regarding the suspension of food and drink service due to nuisance behavior by some visitors at the Mikeneko Collaboration Cafe and future measures. So, in this first statement, they said, "Thank you for your continued support of the VTuber Mikeneko. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to all the fans who have visited the currently running Mikeneko Collaboration Cafe. We're sorry to inform you that an extremely unfortunate incident has occurred at the event currently being held in Tokyo. 1. Dealing with nuisance and illegal activities. Since late April 2025, the following behavior has been confirmed to be committed by some nuisance streamers." So I guess the Johnny Somali type. Unauthorized filming and distributing inside the store. I think I did like I talked about this when I came back from the Japan trip, but a lot of these places in Japan, especially the cafes and the team cafes, none of them let you film inside. Some places are so strict because there's been unauthorized distribution of what was being shown inside that they don't even let you have your cell phone out on your table. Now, obviously for somebody like me who needed to use Google Translate to read the menu, that caused a little bit of issues. But I did the best, and the people I was with, Sayu, Nuzagi, and Parrot, we all always made sure to respect the rules. And dude, even if there was no one on the street to see us break the rule, for example, we would still not cross a street with the light not being on for us, something like that. Like, we were being overly careful. So it's really disappointing to see that there's some, nuisance streamers coming in and being disrespectful. Now, they've also had dispute with store staffs who try to stop this, intimidating behavior towards staff, unauthorized filming and distribution of other customers in the store, and other nuisance behavior that significantly undermines the safety of store operations. One reason why Japan is strict on filming in these kind of areas is for multiple reasons. Some of them are for copyrights reasons. Some of them it's because they really value privacy and they just don't like that other customers and other clients can be seen in your footage that you're gonna then post on social media. On top of that, there's the people that work in cafes sometimes, if they're dressed up and stuff, they don't always want their family to know. And also there's that whole thing that, well, if you show everything that's inside, well, what's the point of going? And on top of that, another reason is also just because it's disruptive to the experience once you're in, for you and for other people. For example, you're always going to be on your phone. You're not really going to enjoy what's around you. Places like the Ghibli Museum, for example, they highly encourage people not to have their phone out during the tour. And also because Tokyo is so densely populated that one person taking a photo is fine. But then when there's 50 people at every corner of like an establishment trying to take photos of something, that really clogs the area and it just becomes really disruptive and lame. So just for the overall experience, I think they just decided to rule these things out. Now, these actions were clearly illegal and escalated to the point where police were called in to handle the situation. That's insane. ROC Sports Management and VAS Corporation are working with relevant parties and have already taken action, including coordination with the police, and if similar acts are confirmed in the future, they intend to take strict actions, including legal actions. In response to this situation, and with the safety of our customer and staff as our top priority, we have decided to stop serving food and drinks at the Collab Cafe in Tokyo and continue to sell merchandise only. We sincerely apologize to everyone who was looking forward to the event, and we appreciate your understanding. Food and drink will continue to be provided at the Osaka, Niigata, and Taiwan venues. And the food and drink will be served until 5:11 on Sunday, and from 5:12 on Monday, only merchandise will be sold. For customers who have made reservations to the cafe after May 12 on Monday, we will refund your money using the following method. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please complete the procedures. And then they kind of tell you how to do it. And then they have this section here saying, regarding the cutting and spreading of comments on social media and live streams, a video in which Mikeneko says, "I'm not opening a cafe," has been spread on some social media sites. But this statement is merely to show that the store operator is not me and does not deny the existence of the event itself. This is obvious if you watch the entire video, and the act of intentionally cutting out only parts of the comments in the video and spreading them in a way that creates misunderstandings may be considered malicious interference with business, and we are considering taking legal actions against this act as well. We will work closely with all relevant parties to provide a safe and comfortable space for all of those who are looking forward to this event. That's crazy, the amount of like harassment they're getting. So this statement was 4 days ago. Now yesterday, they released another statement where they officially canceled all of the Mikeneko pop-up cafe at every single location. The statement reads, "We would like to inform you that we have decided today to cancel the Mikeneko cafe, which has been held since April 28, 2025 at all stores. The reason for the cancellation is that threatening emails, including a criminal warning, were sent to each venue of Mikeneko Cafe during the event. We immediately notified the police, and after careful discussions with the relevant parties, we have come to the conclusion that it is difficult to continue operating the Collaboration Cafe as we prioritize the safety of the fans who will be attending and the on-site staff. We will inform you of the details regarding ticket refunds as soon as they are ready. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused. This is a very unfortunate decision for the fans who are looking forward to the Collaboration Cafe, but we ask for your understanding. In order to prevent such criminal acts from occurring in the future, we will file a complaint and work with investigative authorities to take strict actions, including legal actions, and we'll do our utmost to resolve this case. We appreciate your continued support." So I feel like this goes beyond just hating a content creator and voicing your criticism of them. They are now sending threats to people that have basically nothing to do with Mikeneko. These type of cafes, they work with multiple IPs, and they're not actually closely related to Mikeneko in any form of way. These threats and these, I don't know, nuisance streamers, they're putting at risk innocent clients, bystanders that go there, and employees that work at these cafes. And now they're losing paid days because they're closing the events because of these people. This is obsession. Man, Mikeneko can't catch a break. These people are absolutely crazy. really, so she QRT'd the notice, and she says, really sad, I'm sorry for all of those who have made reservations. Someone please tell me why Mikeneko has militant antagonists, like why she has antis. And this person responds, 1 Hololive, 2 Mafu, 2 Yazuyuki. Lawsuits, screaming, threats, abusive language, the quality of the fans, probably referring to her gachikois, repeated flame wars, and other reasons for gaining haters are too numerous to list, but one become a hater because of one of them. Mikeneko is an anti-fan who plays Katamari Damacy. I don't know, what does Katamari Damacy have anything to do with this? As she gathers aids as she's playing Katamari Damacy as it snowballs out of control. Oh, is that what he's trying to say? Oh my god, you figured it out. We were scratching our head with that in the Discord. We were like, what does it mean? What does Katamari Damacy have to do with this? Anyway, to wrap this up, I think the biggest reason why all of Mikeneko's controversies go, like, blow out of proportion is because of the way she reacts to them. She's pretty manhera. So a lot of people have been saying that she's a lol cow. However, in this situation, I feel like she legitimately did nothing wrong. And this is entirely on, you know, her haters' fault. Especially if what that chatter said happened, where like her copycat went to the cafe and is filming things, etc. I'm wondering if that's actually the Nuisance streamer that they're talking about here. That's pretty messed up.